Questions for Kyrie. Robert over here on the left on 2.
Hello, Kyrie. Robert Littell, Black Sports Online. A lot has been made about Draymond almost kicking you in the face last night. What did you see from that play? You got called for a foul on it, and did you think it was intentional or not?
No, I don't really think too much of it. It is what it is. I don't really hold anything against him. I mean, I pulled him down. I mean, he went down. Just happened to kick me, whatever.
Fourth row on the right.
Paul from Law Sports China. Hello, Kyrie. Both you and Kev were off last night. What's wrong with your offense? Is it because of the Warriors' defense or just because your ball didn't fall in?
We had a lot of missed easy opportunities, I think, between myself and Kev. Just, missing too many shots in the paint. But we're getting where we need to go. And myself, I just need to find a few more areas to be effective where it's not so much one-on-one, even though I'm comfortable playing there. But in terms of being better for my teammates and being more effective, I just got to pick and choose my spots a little bit better.
Mark in the front.
Kyrie, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. A lot of people have made a big thing about Curry and Klay Thompson only scoring 20 combined points in that game and how that probably won't ever happen again. Do you guys look at that as a real missed opportunity for you to steal a game here?
No. Anything can happen in a finals game where Sean comes in and has a great lift, and as well as Barbosa, I don't think he missed a shot, and as well as Iggy coming in that second unit, kind of propelling them to allow Steph and Klay not to dominate the game like they normally do. So we see it as an opportunity that we kind of should have relished a little bit more, especially them not particularly shooting well, and it probably won't happen again. But it is the finals; anything can happen, and we just got to be better coming out in that second quarter, as well as in finishing the third and coming into the fourth, where we're a 6-point game turns into 10 or 12. So.
And just from looking at film, or if you have seen any of the game, things that you felt you did particularly well and things you feel you need to do a lot better in game 2.
Like I said, just picking my spots a little bit better out there on the floor so I can better suit my teammates to give them better opportunities on the weak side, or being ready to just sacrifice my body in order to get someone else open. So when you're playing a fast-paced game like we were yesterday, everything's happening so quick, and some quick decisions. I feel like a couple of times I got indecisive, and it kind of put my teammates in a bad way. So me personally, I just feel like I got to be better offensively, and then especially defensively, guarding those guys in the post, because obviously know we're going to do. Our game plan is tailor-fitted for me guarding Iggy or Harrison a couple of times off the pick and rolls that they're running. So just got to be more physical.
Joe, back left.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. Hey, Kai, I got a two-parter. One's specific and one's a little bit more general. Ty's been mentioning that you and LeBron were going to the hole a couple times and were stripped. And I remember it more with LeBron than you, but is there something specifically you have to do to guard against that, playing against the Warriors, trying to get to the rim?
No. They have a few shot blockers back there, but it's not anything that we haven't seen before, where we're coming in from different series with bigs that are kind of challenging almost every shot. I caught myself last game talking to Bron about kind of holding the ball above his head rather than, kind of swiping low, because that's where they're going to be most effective. They have athletic guys with length, but meeting us up at the top of the rim rather than down low and us trying to bring it up. It didn't work in our favor last game. I remember going baseline a few times on Iggy, and he got his hand on the basketball a few times, and I'm thinking I have an open reverse, and he's not even contesting me at the top of my shot, but rather than at the bottom. So going forward, I definitely have taken note of it. So I just got to be better with the basketball, especially driving the lane.
And then the more general one is, Ty has also been talking about how the way the Warriors defend, this is the kind of series where you need to play isolation ball. And that's something we've talked about all year, how you and LeBron can do that. Do you feel like if you just play better that this is the kind of series where you can take your guy off the dribble?
I know for sure. For sure. I know that they almost feel the same way too. It's just competitive basketball where, we have so many shooters out there on the floor and guys that do so well spacing out the floor for opportunities that I mean, you have to be aggressive. There's no other way, and you just have to be more effective in those spots. And that's why I came out and said that, for me, being better in the scoring areas rather than settling for mid-range jump shots where, I'm coming off pick and rolls in the last few series and bigs are dropping all the way back. But now it's, the one-on-one challenge of just, being your guy. So you got to find that balance, though. That's the most important part because when you're going one-on-one, guys are still watching you and the offense kind of becomes stagnant. So finding that balance between where we can have some continuity offense and get the ball moving and also finding guys in their ISO areas where they're most effective.
Jay?
Yeah, Don ESPN. Kyrie, Ty Lue was just in here saying he thinks you guys need to play faster. You just mentioned a couple questions ago that you thought it was a fast-paced game last night. What tempo is best suited for you, and how did last night's tempo compare or rate to your ideal speed?
I just think that it has to be more of a fast-paced, controlled tempo, if that makes any sense. With us, I think that some of our missed opportunities, we were just really, really rushing. We were getting to where we wanted to go, but we like to play kind of inside out. But if the outside shot is falling for us, then we're going to stick with it. But the ball was going into the post a lot, and we watched film, and we're seeing some weak side action that we can be better at, that where it's just quick, decisive decisions. We make plays, other guys get shots, then we get back on defense. I think last night, a few times in the post, guys are getting doubled, and we just got to be ready to make plays on that weak side for our teammates.
Right side on the aisle.
Carrie, Lisa Su from Tencent. The people always say the East Conference is not as good as the West Conference. So when you play against the teams for the last 3 rounds, and then right now you're against the Golden State Warriors, do you see that much different from the East Conference and the West Conference?
I mean, we're both in the finals. That's all that matters.
Any other questions? Thank you.